Hey, it's Adam with Theros Media. Today we're looking at Carini Plumbing and Heating and Air. They're out of San Diego, California. And we're going to show them how they can double their conversions, leads, estimates from their advertising they're currently doing. So let's go into our spreadsheet to see how they're advertising. So they're advertising for a mini split heating system. So mini split keywords, residential mini split, 100% guarantee. So their ad looks pretty good. It's going from, talked about mini splits a bunch. Is going to their ductless mini split page on the website, which is great. The page looks good. It doesn't have enough information for a landing page, but the first tip we give them is to make this into a landing page. You can double the amount of estimates coming in overnight just by getting rid of the menu bar on the page. And you can do that with, you don't have to do it with, you have to build a bunch of landing pages. You can do it with Google Optimize. That's a quick way to do it for contractors, but Google Optimize is just a quick fix. A lot of times you want to build a dedicated landing page because you can optimize that landing page to get better and better and better results. But the simple thing to do is use Google Optimize, get rid of the menu bar here, get rid of the contact form, make a form on the page so there's nowhere for them to go other than this page. You don't want them to click around the website to convert to an estimate for you. You want them to stay on the page, get enough information on the page to make a decision to give you other information for an estimate. So that's the first way they can do it, is make a landing page. You can literally double your conversions, estimates, leads coming in overnight just by making this into a landing page. So that's the first way you should do that. It looks like they have a company doing it for them. So you reach out to your company, tell them, hey, create a landing page, or you just use Google Optimize and get rid of the menu bar here and make this into a landing page by having a form on this side somewhere on the page, but get rid of all the outbound links on the page, especially the financing page. You don't want them to go to the financing application, get lost there, and then never come back to the page. You should want them to get in contact with you from your ads. You're spending money to get them there. You're spending probably, San Diego, California is an expensive place, so probably $12 to $15 on a click. So you're spending money on that click. Don't want them to click on our website and get lost. UTM tracking is looking good. This looks like an exact match campaign, but the problem is your keyword is mini splits, so it's not really exact match because you mini split heating system. So I highly doubt you have that as an exact match because you would have said something like that in the advertising here. But maybe you do. Maybe I'm wrong. Anywho, you have the Facebook Pixel installed, which is great. The Google homepage, so I Google people's business name. Your Google homepage looks good as well. 5 stars for pretty much everything for yourself, but you see advertising here. So the second thing we recommend you do is a branding campaign. That's not going to double your advertising, but it's going to increase your leads coming in because today is Sunday, so it's an off day for advertising. So usually people spend less money on weekends than they do on weekdays. But if they spent more money, Anderson Plumbing and Air, they would be at the very top above your organic results. So you don't want that to happen, especially if people are searching for you. So people don't necessarily search for your name. They search something like this, mini split, something like that. So mini split reviews, mini split in plumbing. So you can see the recommended searches for your brand name. So you would have your brand name and then the service line inside your branded campaign, get you pretty cheap clicks. It's not, like I said, it's not going to double your conversions, but it is going to help you improve it. Other than that, your Facebook page looks pretty good. It's updated pretty frequently as well. So it looks like it's updated every couple days, which is good. Usually recommend once every 2 weeks just because we're advertising on it and you don't want people to not see that you're active. So it's looking good, and you are advertising on Facebook, which is great, but the recommendation we give you is to remarket to the people who've already come to your website from your ads. So you can remarket to people who've been to a specific landing page and show them messages on Facebook to get them back to that landing page, either to convert or to submit a lead form in Facebook. They're a lot more likely to convert, so become a lead and an estimate for you because they've already seen your advertising and your website before. You should take around 20% of your marketing budget and spend it on remarketing and getting people back to your website who've already been there. The reason being is typically that'll double your conversions over the month. You spend about 80% going after new customers, 20% trying to get those customers back as a estimate for you will double the amount of leads coming in over the month. So because I don't see any Facebook advertising, I'm going to assume that there's no remarketing for Display Network or YouTube. Maybe there is, but I'm outside your target area, so I wouldn't know that. And a lot of the tools don't pick up smaller advertisers. So, 2 things to help you double your conversions over the month. Conversions meaning estimates coming in. First thing would be to create a landing page, make it evident that you want someone to reach out to you on the page by putting a lead form, so a form here so they can submit. All you have to do, really, you can even make it a pop-up, is have a pop-up into an iframe and have your contact page on that iframe with the form from your contact page, if there is one here. Let's see, it's taking a little while to load. So I don't see a form on your contact page, which is odd. It's just taking a while. I guess this is it. It's just taking a while to load from what it looks like. Okay. There we go. There we go. All right. So this form should be on your landing page somewhere. I wouldn't put the how'd you hear about us or the box here or the type of service, because you know what type of service they're coming in for when you're advertising. So just make this a simplified form: name, email, phone number, maybe zip code, but you don't really have to do that, especially if people are coming in from Google Ads. You just need their name, email, phone number, or a name and phone number so you can give them a call. So we put the form on your landing page, so you make this into a landing page and then put the form on that, so you don't have to go anywhere but here to submit a form to you, and retargeting people who come to your website from your advertising on Facebook. Facebook's usually the easiest way to get started because it's the quickest. You need a lot less data than you do Display Network and YouTube advertising for retargeting. I think those you need about 1,000 visitors within your time frame. So usually we do every 30 days. So you need 1,000 visitors in 30 days. Facebook, you only need 25. So you can do that pretty easily. So Facebook's an easy way to get started with retargeting. 20% of your marketing budget should be towards retargeting, getting people back out to your pages, to give you an estimate. It's like sending out a designer to someone's house and them never following up if someone doesn't get a mini split installed that day. You would never do that for your designers, so you shouldn't do that for your advertising either. So those 2 things would double your conversion. So you'll double it just by having a landing page built and using a landing page for this advertising, and then you'll double it again by using retargeting for the advertising you're currently doing. Hopefully this helps you take it and make more money with it, and we'll talk to you soon.